People. Joel Benjamin 528, aka Big Money Benjamin. Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic. Let's change the title. Like I tell people, these are the ills of going live. So we're gonna talk about the XRP dark pool. We're gonna talk about crypto dark pools in general. And we're going to lay into the market manipulation that's caused because of the dark pools and how initially you will end up benefiting. Also, XRP went up to $90. Yeah, that's right, $90. So if you're coming in and you're watching live or y'all just watching, like whatever, off the live, like leave a comment, hit the like button. If you're watching me live, talking live, it helps the algorithms. OG 7880, salute to you. I see you, Moon Goddess. Salute to you, Moon Goddess. 8206 says, I just bought some XRP. Very good. So before we get deep dive into this, make sure y'all get your pens and papers ready. This is probably one of the most important live stream about XRP you're gonna get. I know I spoke about dark pools before, but people have been telling me, oh, you just brush over it. You don't really get into it. There's a reason why I don't be really wanting to get into it. But without any further ado, let's do it. All right. I have no choice now. So let's check the market, shall we? I want to share my screen so you see what I see. There we go. All right. Coin market cap. So Bitcoin is at 90. No, not Solana. Sorry. Bitcoin is at 90K right now. $90,884.78 or something like that. As you can see, it's fluctuating. Now let's go to XRP. XRP is currently at $2.18. Let's go back over here and see. Yeah. So in the last hour, 0.42%, 46%. In the 24 hours, it's going 1.41%. And in the 7-day, this is what I want to show you. Look how XRP outperformed. I really don't know why they have Tether here. It's a stable coin. I don't know why they always keep doing that, but let's move on. Hopefully y'all could see this clearly. So XRP is the number 3 crypto, right? It says 4, it's really the number 3. Okay. In the last 24 hours, Ethereum pulled in 2.71%, and in the next 24 hours, Bitcoin pulled in 4.51%. Now that you might, oh wow, it's still time to come into the day. Watch the 7-day percentage. You see, this is stuff y'all need to pay attention to. I'm teaching y'all something now. In the 7-day, XRP is up 4.12%, while Ethereum is only up 0.48%. Bitcoin is up 0.23%. That means in 7 days, anybody who bought XRP within the last 7 days, you are up higher than if you were to put your money in Ethereum or Bitcoin by huge amounts within the last 7 days. Now, as you know, we're going to get a little more into the supply shock with XRP and everything else. So I'm going to share my screen again. Let's jump into this dark pools. Let's talk about dark pools. Thanksgiving Day, y'all spending it with me. Y'all getting this knowledge. Good for you. Good for you. Hold on, people. The ills of going live. Share my screen so you see what I see. Okay. This is, like I said, this is probably going to be one of the most important live streams that you've ever seen on XRP. Some of y'all haven't been able to catch my live streams, but that's okay. We're here now today on Thanksgiving Day. So, dark pool reality. You see, there's always somebody behind the curtains. Now, one of the things people was crazy about, couldn't understand how when Bitcoin shot up, they didn't realize that people was buying the Bitcoin in secret dark pools or OTC, which means over the counter. When they buy it that way, it doesn't affect the price. But let's continue. So let me give you an example. That's like me talking to you, and I'm like, yo, you know what? You want to sell your XRP? Yeah, I want to sell my XRP. How much XRP you have? 100. Okay, I will send you the 100, let's say Cash App, or just hand you the $100 bill in your hand. From there, you will turn around and do the transaction and send me my XRP. That way it doesn't affect the market. You cut down on the fees, you cut out the middleman. All right, that's how this works. Just think of it that way. How they say peer-to-peer, legitimately like that. And it doesn't affect the price because initially all it is one wallet transferring over to another wallet. So let's go on Twitter real quick because I want you to get a better understanding of this. Let's go to Twitter. We're already on Twitter there, but or what they call it, X now. Let's go to X. I want to show you on Whale Alert, or I think it's Watch It Guru, Whale Guru, or something like that. You know, when you see these type of transactions, hold on. See, we're doing everything in real time. Yeah, Whale Guru, Whale Alert, Whale Insider. Let's go on Whale Alert. So this is the one we all know. I think this is the one that started it all. So you see, when you see transactions, let's see, 100 million. What's this? 100 million USDT transferred from Tether Treasury to Bitfinex, right? I want to show you a next transaction. Okay, you see how this one here, Binance? Look at this. So 200K USDT transferred from Binance to unknown wallet. Now we have this one right here. Look at this XRP one. This was 2 hours ago. 30 million XRP, which is worth 65 million 318,000 Wait, what's that? I'm bug. Hold on, people. Sorry. There we go. That's better. Let's make it bigger. Over 65 million, 318K, 849 USD. That's dollars, right? Transferred from unknown wallet to BitGet. So when you see transfers like that, you might think, oh, that's a BitGet wallet. No, that could be them buying over the counter or from the dark pool. So that way it doesn't affect the price. Some people would see that XRP transferred from an unknown wallet and going into BitGet and think, oh, that's somebody looking to dump the XRP. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. It don't always work that way. Now, this one I wanted to show you because this is going to go into the Bitcoin manipulation. Bitcoin is being manipulated because they want Bitcoin to fail. Even some of the people that are in Bitcoin, I know this sounds crazy. Some people want Bitcoin to fail and they're in Bitcoin, but they're in it for the other reasons. So they'll be into Bitcoin, but they'll be short in Bitcoin. So check this out. 250 million USDC minted at USDC Treasury. Now, mind you, the mint is supposed to be 1-to-1, right? With the US dollar. So keep that in mind. So you got you got Tether that's minting up a storm when it comes to Bitcoin, just flooding the market with Bitcoin, right? These people, dare I say it, these people might end up crashing the market with Tether. I know it doesn't sound like new news to y'all, but this is what's going on. Tether is printing out this type of Tether from nowhere, and it's not fully recognized as being back 1-to-1 with the US dollar. That's why they're not holding up to the standards of the MiCA laws. When you're dealing with the EU, they kick them out. They're like, no, they're not registered as a proper stable coin. So keep that in mind. So now that I showed you that, let's go back. Let's go back. Wait a minute. Share my screen so you see what I see. All right, let's go back to the dark pool. Yeah, I had to do that so y'all get a proper understanding of what's going on. Oh, you say you still can't see the screen, bro? My bad. This is what it looked like, what I was talking about. Then we go move on. It looked like this. I had to maximize the screen. So you see the transaction that's going on. Let me show the XRP one for those who missed it. XRP, how much XRP? There we go. This is the one right here. The transaction, 30 million XRP worth over 65 million transferred from unknown wallet to BitGet. Okay, so there it is right there for you. So don't some people be alarmed and they look to want to crash the market. They want to run panic sell. I'm going to get back to this. All right. So now let's jump back into the dark pool. So look at this. Dark pool reality. Dark pools, the quiet engine of institutional trading. All right, let's go through, section by section. Factor, privacy, traditional dark pools, hidden order books, delayed reporting. Not that it don't get reported, it delays the reporting. Crypto dark pools, right? Now, the crypto dark pools, zero knowledge proofs, encrypted order matching. You have, when you're doing the dark pool with the stocks, then you have the dark pools that you're dealing with the crypto. Remember what I just said. We could do it where you hand it to me like that and nothing have to show up on the order books. That's why people for so long didn't know banks was accumulating XRP. Like BlackRock. Let's talk about those big hedge funds. A lot of people did not know BlackRock and all these other major ones, the big players, Grayscale and all of them, they didn't know how much they really was collecting. Grayscale and BlackRock, they had no idea. But it happens. And they love the crypto way because not that it's anonymous, because mind you, you can still see the movement of the blockchain or the ledger with the cryptos, especially such as Bitcoin. You might not know what's really going behind the scenes, but you see it moving. So you know that this is moving, but yet the price is not going up because they're doing it on the back end. But that's only while supplies last. I don't want to jump the gun. So now you have settlement. T+2 clearing cycles for traditional dark pools, crypto dark pools. Instant blockchain settlement. Like that. No wait time. You don't have to wait. Access. For traditional dark pools, institutionals only, regulated. When crypto dark pools, whitelisted institutions or open crypto funds. So you're not on that whitelist, it's like, bloop. But you could always be put on a whitelist. That's a whole nother topic. Now with technology, centralized matching engines for traditional, for crypto dark pools, smart contracts. Remember, smart contracts is key to crypto right now. That's the rage. That's the big deal. That's why all of them are flooding into Ethereum. Hybrid systems such as, what was Tristero? I hope I pronounced that right. That's one of the systems. Let's move on. How do dark pool transactions work? So, the trader submits a buy or sell order to a dark pool. The order remains anonymous. The order doesn't appear in public order books, right? So you're not aware yet that they're buying up all this because it doesn't appear yet. The dark pool matches the buyer and seller's order privately. Once the order, listen to this now, this is where it gets real. Once the order are matched, the transaction is complete. After the trade is executed, the transaction details like price and volume are disclosed to the public. So what they're doing is quiet accumulation. That's why people are saying all this good news. This one getting into XRP. That one is getting into XRP. Why is the price not going up? Then people are also saying Ripple holding on to the XRP. They release what? I think $1 billion every month or something like that, they say. Well, obviously, y'all haven't been watching the live stream and y'all haven't been keeping up or keeping track, because Ripple is starting to slow down and stop the amount of XRP they are releasing every month. A matter of fact, they are buying more XRP right now as we speak. They're buying back their own XRP along with the banks, along with the ETFs. Remember, I broke down the ETFs. When they put the ETFs, look how much millions of XRP is off the market right now, locked up. You cannot get it. I'm not talking about people with hot private wallets, hot wallets, or cold wallets. I'm talking about these big institutions like Franklin Templeton, Grayscale, and then you got, considered some of the smaller ones, 21 shares, Bitfinex. The point is, these people are locking that up. What is it called? AUMs, assets under management. So they have almost I think $1 billion at least right now should be locked up in just XRP right now. And then you have the whales that are holding the majority of the XRP and still accumulating, even when it was at the top. All right. What are the different types of dark pools? Type 1, broker detail dark pools. These are operated by large financial firms like Goldman Sachs. If y'all know anything about Goldman Sachs, I don't even need to stop what I'm doing to explain who Goldman Sachs is and what they're about and how grimy they are. Such pools allow institutional clients to trade through the firm's internal system, their internal part of the club. It's a big club and you ain't part of it. Let's get that straight. These firms use their own, this is key, these firms use their own resources to handle trades, i.e. the resources that they gain from their clients and run it up. But that's neither here nor there. Type 2, the second type, right? Exchange operated dark pools. Now, by far, out of the three, this has got to be the one I dislike the most. These pools are managed by stock exchanges themselves. The New York Stock examples, the New York Stock Exchange. They operate alongside the public market, but offer private trading services. This is what I don't like. Because if you're not part of the club, you're not part of the big club, you to hell with you. But yet you also painting both sides of the fence at the same damn time, because you over here with the public while you greasing up the public to let the private run up in them. That's basically what you're doing. That's why I hate this type the most, because me, you, and the rest of us fall victim to the exchange operated dark pools. Now, the third type of dark pool, type 3, independent dark pools. These are the ones where if you ain't down, if you're not gang, we not messing with you. That's it. Bottom line. We don't know you, brokey. What you trying to buy? What? $10,000 worth of XRP? Get out my face. Go over there to those exchange operated funds or them broker dealers over there. The real big dogs is over here. So These are managed by third-party entities not affiliated with any brokerage firm or exchange. They act as neutral venues for dark pool trading. These pools provide traditional flexibility. Listen to this keyword, flexibility. I'm going to get back to that. These pools provide additional flexibility for investors who are looking for unbiased trade execution. Meaning, we want to do certain stuff we normally can't do over here. We want to do it over right here with you. We're over here. Let's go over to the side and we could do this. All right? We're going to give you that flexibility. And that's what this is locked in on. This is what they stay on. So now, we know about the Barclays dark pool scandal, right? Put in the comment if y'all know about it. And let me know what y'all think in the chat. Let's get it. Because I don't know, y'all real quiet in the chat. What's going on? What's going on, chat? Do I need to be like these other creators? Hey, chat. I don't want to do that corny stuff. Come on, man. Y'all work with me. I'm giving y'all the live of lives right now. The Barclays dark pools scandal. The Barclays dark pool scandal in 2014. The New York Attorney General's office accused Barclays, a global investment bank. Yes, people, some of my people that live out here in New York, in case you don't know, Barclays is not just a stadium. They're a global investment bank. A global investment bank of falsely marketing its dark pool as a safe place to trade securities, when in fact it was filled with predatory high-frequency trading. Oh dear, that's not good. The bank was charged with fraud and illegal business practices. Barclays, check this out, because they got them dead to rights. Barclays admitted to misleading investors about the level of high-frequency trading activities in the dark pool and agreed to pay $70 million to settle the charges. The bank also agreed to overhaul its dark pools operations, install new technology, and hire an independent consultant to review its practices. Meaning, we can't trust your goofy ass no more. Here's this $1 million fine, slap on the wrist, because they made billions, right? And you need to have a third party. If you're going to stay in business doing dark pools, we can't trust you. Like, you messing the game up. You know you got that public side and you're dealing with the private side. But now you're supposed to be effing over the public, not the private. Barclays said they're going to learn today. These cases highlighted several key issues with dark pools. Barclays dark pool named Barclays dark pool named Barclays XL was marketed as a safe haven for investors to execute large block trades anonymously. However, it was being used by high-frequency traders to gain an unfair advantage over others in the pool. Y'all comprehending and breaking down what I'm putting down to y'all? Y'all smell what Joel Benjamin 528 is cooking right now? This results in retail investors not getting the best price for their trades, and even in some losing money. Once again, they're greasing up the public sector, greasing it up. That's what they do. That's what they do all the time. They grease you real good. All right. So you could get slid into by private. But this time Barclays said, nah, I'm the one that's gonna grease both of y'all. And both of y'all gonna get slitted. Both of y'all gonna get slitted. Okay? But who paid more? The retail investor. That's all. That happens all the time, right? So let's move on. Let's move on. Because the dark pools is deep. One of the dark pools, in case y'all don't know, is called Panther. Dark pools for institutions, challenges, and innovation. They deal with, matter of fact, let me show you, because I know y'all haven't heard of Panther. Panther.io. So let me share my screen once again so y'all see what I see. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go do this for you in real time because I don't want nobody be like, oh no, Panther. Hold on one second. Let me see. It's .io. Yeah, Panther.io. No, Panther Protocol.io. Sorry about that. So Panther Protocol. There we go. Company. Let's see. Let's do some investigation on them. There you go. They're dealing with crypto. This is a dark pool that's dealing with crypto. Now, I know what I'm telling y'all might be going over your head or y'all might be in shock. Well, it is what it is. Building confidential on chain DeFi. DeFi. What does DeFi means? Decentralized finance. So DeFi transaction infrastructure. A lot of them are running to Panther. Safeguard your on-chain data, yada, 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 yada. Look at the ecosystem of Panther. What's one of the big ones that stick out to you here? You ready? I'll show you. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Ills of going live. I'm not even sharing. Here we go. This is Panther, right? Look at their ecosystem. Ethereum, Polygon, Hassan's, Uniswap, QuickSwap, Chainalysis. These others, XReg, Finwick, and Purify. Well, I heard of Purify. And AML bot. Yeah, I don't really know about. But these are major players. Now watch this. Elite backing from A195 Capital. Y'all remember what who and what A195 is? A195 Capital. They are the ones that's doing a lot of lobbying along with Ripple, side and side with Ripple and Coinbase, with the fair shake. Okay? Crypto lobbying. You got EX Network Capital, Gen Block Capital. Now, anybody that's if you really dealing with crypto and the movers and shakers, you know about Gen Block. Master Venue, I haven't heard of. And then we got Protocol. All right. So this is just showing you what's going on behind the scenes that you do not know about. Now, We're going to stop sharing that and we're going to go right back to here, because you're probably like, wow, this is what's going on behind the scenes, Joel Benjamin 528. Yes, it is. Let's go back to the dark pool. We on their neck. Who here heard of the Ren Foundation or a crypto called Ren Protocol? If you do not know about Ren Protocol, a lot of them are dealing with companies, foundations like Ren Protocol and Crypto Protocol. I'm going to get to this right here. $90 XRP, you tripping. Who says that? Akuria, I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Not trying to jack up your name. 69. Akuria 69. Sorry about that. All I'm saying is I'm going to show you better than I could tell you. I'm not saying that it's going to hit $90. It already hit $90. Yeah, I got you. So let's deal with Ren. I'm going to share my screen again so you could see what I see. Because now we're going to go into Ren. Let's go on CoinMarketCap. Ren. Now, the price of Ren right now is a steal. I'm giving y'all alpha. I normally don't do this, but I got you. Dragon Isabel. What? Going to 60 cents? What's going to 60 cents? I hope you're not talking about XRP going to 60 cents. Y'all letting these people come in the chat and just talk this? Yeah, I hope you're not talking about XRP going to 60 cents. But people would act like that's such a steal, and I know they'll jump on it. So I know some people dying for that to happen right now. Let's go to Ren. Ren Protocol. This is one of the places that has dark pools that they look to, go through to get certain cryptos about. So Ren Protocol does a lot with liquidity and, tying it to different blockchain platforms. So Ren, right now, the token is under a penny. Like I said, it's really at a steal right now. So when we go to what makes, so notice I'm doing it all here in front of your face, real time, not gatekeeping. What makes Ren unique? Ren is complex platform with multiple use cases, but the ultimate design to overcome barriers to entry and investment for DeFi protocols, meaning create a secret backdoor or swimming pool, dark pool for the big boys. Now check this part out. This is very interesting. As a plugin, it allows DeFi protocols to bring foreign cryptocurrency assets such as Bitcoin and Zcash. There go that Zcash again. Anybody that listened to me then and had gotten Zcash, ticker symbol ZEC, congratulations to you. So again, as a plugin, it allows DeFi protocols to bring foreign cryptocurrency assets such as Bitcoin, BTC, and Zcash, ZEC to their offerings. More broadly, users can, in essence, swap any token between any two blockchains without middle step. Look. So y'all don't think I'm lying. Let me highlight it. Swap any token between any two blockchains without middle steps, such as using so-called wrapped version of tokens. For example, wrapped Bitcoin, which is known as WBTC, and wrapped Ethereum, which is known as WETH. The wrapped tokens, you no longer need, well, people use them barely, but you no longer need them once you have this system. So they're making it easy. So if they have, let's say they have the Bitcoin and they want to do their little dark poolism, right? Bitcoin, straight to this. We don't gotta wrap nothing. We don't gotta do nothing. Oh, we don't gotta worry about there's no pairs for this and that. Now we got you. Now the RAN VM is a network or virtual computers making up a virtual machine. Listen carefully. The machine powering the network, which make up RAN VM, are called dark nodes. Not financial advice. We're going to take a look at the all-time high. And the all-time high in the last bull market for March 9th, 2021 was $1.33. I'm just saying. But wait, there's more. So, Kraken, before I show you the price of XRP hitting 90 and how it will come, and it's already reality. Okay. OTC XRP, what else? What are you asking? Dragon. What are you at? Oh, you're telling me what are you saying with 60 cents going to 60 cents? You talk about XRP? Yeah, all right. Anyway, in case y'all don't know, I had to pull it up. See, this is Kraken, so y'all can't say I'm making it up. June 11th, 2015, introducing the Kraken dark pool. Look, they had the nerve to put the little picture, somebody typing on the typewriter, top secret. This is how they be playing in your face. Since 2015, they've been playing in your face. And they've been moving a lot of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP through the dark pools. Let me make this bigger because I don't want to try to move in forward. I don't want to squint. I don't want to do all that. Let's make it big. There we go. So y'all can read on too. We are pleased to announce the Kraken Dark Pool, a new feature that allows clients to discreetly place large Bitcoin orders and exchange against similar size orders at potentially better prices. Wait, what? So you mean the people that's putting way more money and they going through the dark pool, they're going to get the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, the XRP, and all these other cryptos as at a better price than me, and they get to really reap the benefits because they not just only buy it at such a low price, at such a large amount. It don't affect the price of what I already have until that order becomes public and people like, oh snap, what's going on? They're buying. I need to accumulate some more. Keep that in mind. Let's read and continue. Kraken is now one of the few exchanges offering a dark pool for Bitcoin. The Kraken dark pool is an order book not visible to the rest of the market. This is Kraken, by the way, in case y'all forgot. This is Kraken. This ain't me. This is Kraken. This is their page. This is them telling you this. Each trader only knows their own orders. Traders can anonymously place large buy or sell orders without revealing their interests to other traders, i.e., the public. The public. That's all. Typically, outsized orders, when seen by other traders, would cause the market to move unfavorably, making it more difficult to fill the order at the despised price. At the desired price. This unfavorable price movement may be avoided in a dark pool. A dark pool will accept orders for trading between Bitcoin and euros, US dollars, the Japanese yen, and what's GPB? I don't know what dollar nomination GBP is. I'm sorry, people. I like to look it up. GBP. We're going to do this in real time. They say GBP conversion. Oh, pound sterlings. I should have known that one. I guess that means pound sterlings. Am I right? I'm doing this in real time. You see, when I don't know something, I ain't ashamed to tell y'all I don't know. When I do, I let y'all know I know. Okay, so now British pounds. Okay. Yeah, the pound sterling, British pounds. All right. So now we know. Dark pool pairings are designed by a D extension. Example, XBT/Euro.D or XBT/USD.D. Clients wanting to get started with dark pool trading should go to www.kraken.com to log in and create an account. Then simply select one of the dark pairs in the intermediate or advanced order form. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. So, XRP just flashed wicked to $90 on Kraken. Experts revealed why. Oh dear, who's gonna tell them? Who's gonna tell them? Anytime you see that, they make a mistake, but guess what? Guess what? People be like, oh, it's a glitch. It's a glitch. That's what happened. This one went on the order forms. So people was quickly able to sell their XRP at $90. Yeah. It's like that. It happens like that. This is the one that actually shows up on the list. Yeah, it's a glitch and they removed it. No, this one actually got listed. It's in there. Look. Shot up from $2.17 to $90. Somebody slipped up in the dark pool. Y'all don't want me to cook. Remember the last time this happened is when all the exchanges started running to relist XRP, mind you, they was accumulating for the longest through the dog pool. Remember, been giving y'all since 2021, 2022, 2023, been giving y'all all the breakdown of these exchanges that demonetized XRP, but yet they were buying billions of dollars in XRP, but the price wasn't being affected because they're doing OTC and dark pools, preferably the dark pool aspect. Right? Right. So, yeah, it hit $90. Okay? Anybody on there that, hold on, I see a comment. Yo, why y'all letting these people come up in here and just talk trash, yo? Who this? A girl ship. You probably one of them Chinese, not even bots, probably a bot in China, or probably somebody sitting behind a computer in China and India. Elon Musk done exposed y'all. What do you mean XRP isn't going to 90, buddy? Do the math of what the market cap would be, goof. You are so goofy. You're going to stop or interrupt my stream. You come on here to say that. You're either stupid or you're stupid. I don't know which one. The market cap, there's a reason why they say market cap doesn't matter. Okay? Once the utility of it start being used, it's a wrap. Remember when people used to say the same thing about Bitcoin? Huh? Stupid. Remember when they used to say the same thing about Ethereum? It can't go to those prices because the market, they definitely was saying it about Ethereum. But as soon as Ethereum start being used, it changes. So for the people who's into XRP or into crypto in general, stop listening to people like this that look to say what they say. Because once the use case start being implemented and it start coming into work, that market cap won't matter. First off, yo, this whole live stream. Oh, let me, yo, real talk. I know you ain't come on my channel talking what you're talking. This whole live stream proves market cap doesn't matter. Okay? The whole live stream I've been doing thus far. The point of dark pools and OTC proves that the market cap doesn't matter. But yet you come on here talking with why? Why? And y'all letting him or her or it, whatever. When they put comments like this up, they try to mess with the algorithm. That's what they try to do. And y'all let them. That's why y'all don't know. See? This dude saying market cap doesn't matter is proof you should listen to him. LOL. Goofy. You real Anyway, the whole live stream proved that market cap don't matter. Was that how many chains you got in? What are you talking about? Crypto chains? Regen, headshot. What are you talking? Oh, okay. I see. You on. Don't worry about that. Let's continue. So, XRP hit $90 and it registered on the system. The same when Gemini Exchange did what they did when they looked to relist. I did a live stream on it. When they looked to relist XRP, XRP went up to what? It had hit $50. XRP had hit $50, right? And what happened when XRP hit $50? People was able to sell their XRP before Gemini caught on. and then they readjust the price, but yet market cap matters. Do. Oh dear. Oh dear. Who's gonna tell them? It doesn't matter. Let's continue. Let me play this video for you. And y'all should be glad I'm breaking this down, because y'all Bitcoin maxis that's coming into the chat, y'all need to take heed. As much as I don't like Bitcoin like that, I would not say don't buy Bitcoin. And I want Bitcoin to succeed. Now, will XRP flip Bitcoin? Yes, I strongly believe so. But I do not want Bitcoin to go to zero, because that will pull down the rest of the market that's tethered to Bitcoin. Soon, not just XRP, the majority of cryptos are looking to do a decouple. Zcash already started. So for y'all people, I posted this. You could go up on my page. You could watch it. Hold on. Let me minimize it a bit. There we go. Let's watch this video. JP Morgan is shorting MicroStrategy, and now the whole community is banding together like Roaring Kitty did with GameStop to push JP Morgan into a margin call, which I strongly doubt that's going to happen. That's going to be so hard. But then again, it might work for the simple fact that the retail investors been ahead of the institutions when it comes to this. But the only problem is BlackRock uses JP Morgan to deal with the outflow of the Bitcoin spot ETF. BlackRock does that. Y'all forgot about that, right? Not only that, the banks could now custody crypto. But not only that, JP Morgan Chase been collecting Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining machine companies, right? Since 2014, 2015, I think, somewhere around those lines. Okay? Because they wasn't able to really buy or custody the crypto themselves, but they could buy companies, and through the companies, and not just here in America. I don't even know about them doing it here in America, but I know for a fact JP Morgan Chase was doing this in the UK. So they've been manipulating the price. So all y'all Bitcoin maxis that's coming on here talking trash, y'all need to take a listen to this, and y'all need to be wise, because MicroStrategy is being short, not just by JP Morgan. There's a lot of people coming for their neck, and they already been saying Epstein been a major component in backing and fueling Bitcoin. That is a fact. It's not secret anymore. Cat's out the bag. So check it.
MicroStrategy is going through a GameStop moment, and this is hilarious. So it was revealed that Morgan Stanley had placed a massive short on MicroStrategy, which is a leverage play on Bitcoin. Now, what they've been doing is not only shorting MicroStrategy, but also selling massive amounts of Bitcoin. As you can see here, enormous amounts of sell, which now looks like is the real reason why this market has gone down. And the last thing you want to do is piss off Bitcoin whales. In fact, anyone in this industry that right now is a bit on edge to what's happening right now is a massive group of Bitcoin whales are doing a GameStop. If you want to know what a GameStop is when GameStop was massively shorted in the stock market because it was going down, sales were going down, and the whole industry pushed this stock down to almost bankruptcy. But a guy named Roaring Kitty brought all of the community together to try and push this stock so high up that it would margin call all of these banks. To be honest, it went so crazy that they actually shut Wall Street down. The stock market was shut down because of what this guy did. Now, what is happening right now is a massive consortium. In fact, everyone who is a Bitcoin maxi is now highly buying Bitcoin to push the price up by 50%, because if it goes up by 50%, JP Morgan gets margin called and loses billions of dollars. So what do you guys think of this? Put it into the comments below. Are you guys rallying with them? Are you guys pushing with this? Because I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing about our community is that if you try and go against it just for the troll factor of it, just to make them feel a little bit of what we're going through, the whole community will rally behind it. They will push Bitcoin to astronomical numbers just to get this guy out. And I'll tell you this, if JP Morgan gets margin called, Bitcoin's price will go to crazy numbers. But that is my opinion. Tell me what you think, and I'll catch you guys later.
And the reason why it will go to crazy numbers, because now we get to capture the billions of dollars of liquidity that now gets to enter the market cap. Okay? That's why I ain't ever like, first off, y'all talk all this. This is to the Bitcoin community. Y'all talk all this trash. Bitcoin, I'm hardcore Bitcoinist, Bitcoin maxi, yada, 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 yada. Why are you cheering for a Bitcoin spot ETF? Oh, because it'll pump your bags. Why were you so excited for Bitcoin to become futures? Oh, because it'll pump your bags. I thought it was supposed to be down with the banks and the hedge funds with using Bitcoin. No. All that changed once you realize it could pump your bags. Okay? But it also is used for manipulation. So now we have the Bitcoin whales and just the Bitcoin maxi community, which I want to win. Because if they win, I win. I'm going to repeat. If they win, I win. They win, we win. Too bad they didn't look at it the other way when with XRP and the SEC. They was laughing with the lawsuit get sued until they realized, oh, wait, they're turning up on everybody in the space. But the XRP win was a huge win for the whole crypto community and helped them out. So Bitcoin able to liquidate JP Morgan, capture that. That's not from buying Bitcoin. That's from betting on it. And now we capture that for Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market. Because then that's going to trigger other people buy orders that got their bots. So when Bitcoin reached this price, the bot buys the other crypto and so on and so on. JP Morgan, y'all too busy worrying about XRP while JP Morgan trying greasing y'all up. Y'all been knew Jamie Dimon ain't ever like Bitcoin, ever. All right. So, Ren, I mean, y'all decide on Ren protocol. Moving on. Let's get this out of here. So, back to this. The $90 price spike on Kraken was temporary, anomalous, even caused by a flash crash. Event caused by a flash crash on a low liquidity order book. Huh? not a reflection of the real market price. Huh? The spike was a wick that briefly reached $90.13 before quickly falling back with the real market price. However, around $2 to $2.15 at the time. This type of event is a reminder for traders to cross-reference exchanges and understand how low volume periods can distort chart. Bullshit. Bullshit. What? You have people that was able to cash out at 90. So how are they saying low liquidity? What they should say is the supply shock that is being caused, especially with the spot ETFs, is what's causing this meltdown that people are having when they see the price go up and they're like, oh, I didn't get to capture on it. And each change, because of their little dark pool crap they be running, they end up messing up. That's why sometimes you see XRP glitch to the real price of thousands of dollars. Soon, but don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Let me say this. The dark pools are good. Hold on. Let me say it again. The dark pools and the OTC, the over-the-counter, the OTC desk is golden. It's the best thing we could ever hope for and imagine. Remember, Bitcoin has a limited supply. XRP has a limited supply. When they buy all those up and take it from exchanges, remember, Bitcoin, XRP, and Ethereum is at an all-time low on exchanges. The last time they seen something so low was 2014, and it passed that. It surpassed that. Huh? Do not fall behind in your thinking. That's why they do what they do. And when they buy through the dark pool, the OTC desk, they then turn around and put their hold on. Where is it? Let me show you what a lot of them trends. 3 things once you, the retailer, get effed over, because you find out now the price goes up. There's 3 things they put their money into. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Silver. Okay? Particularly numismatic valued coins, not just the regular silver ounce. The next thing they put it into is gold. The next thing they put it into is real estate, property. Y'all understand that? So, let me, a matter of fact, one of the places, and I already put up the link for y'all, where y'all could get the gold and the silver on the low. When I got to find out these people are running to places like this, running to these type of places, because I'm like, at first I was like, yo, how could Aquos Metals, and somebody gotta put you in it for you to be part of it. How are they able to sell the gold and silver so cheap? And not only that, when they buy it back from you, they buy it back just above spot. But you got to be part of the club. No, excuse me, just under spot. They buy it back just under. When you go sell your silver, go try selling your silver. You have anything, or your gold, y'all help me out. What the hell is that place called? That's bad. The biggest exchange. It's right there. They're dealing with precious metals. Anyway, I know somebody that went and sold their silver, and they gave them the lowest amount of value. And people talk about Costco. Even Costco ain't ain't doing it like that for you. You're gonna buy it, but you pay for the membership, yeah. But this one, you pay for their membership. You're part of the club, and you could take any junk jewelry, whatever. These are the type of places the big boys are in. This is what the big boys are into. So y'all can help me out. Nobody's gonna type in it. Damn, y'all gonna make me look up the freaking goal like we're live. Could y'all help me out? Could you help me out? Let me just put back. Oh gosh, damn. What's the name? It's one of the most popular, famous ones. I don't know why the name escapes me right now. Ampmex. Gosh, damn. Thank you for nothing. Ampmex. Go try pushing your stuff off on Ampmex and see how they do you. Yeah, just go ahead. Go try it. So anyway, let me give y'all this link. Let me give y'all the source. So this is where these are the type of places they go and put their money in when they buy it through the dark pool, and they turn around and reinvest the money. You know who's very good at that? Yeah, Tether. Tether is phenomenal at doing what I just told you. So this is what y'all are going to do. Y'all are going to make sure y'all get those hard wallets, right? The same way how they're stacking up and storing their XRP, they're going to need you, because after the dark pools and the OTC desk runs out, they have no choice. They're gonna go to the regular exchanges and have to buy it regular. Ripple already said that. Ripple's like, yo, we're not giving up our XRP. Remember, Ripple is going to be what? The Bank of Ripple. Who first told y'all that in 2020? Me. Okay? So I need y'all to follow. Keep in mind what's going on. And while y'all here, if y'all coming in, hit the like button. Why don't you? Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. All right. Okay. So I put this link up there. That's where you go. This is where you get to be part of the club. You could do the 1-year membership or 2-year membership. Then you could do the coin of the month. You'll get the silver numismatic value, not no regular boo caca. The numismatic value. And with the numismatic value coins, it's going to be cost even more. That's why they're buying it all up. Yeah, they're getting crypto and holding on to crypto, but they're buying the crypto on the low. When it goes up even higher, mind you, dark pools and OTC desks, once they do that, they turn around, they're buying gold, silver, and land. Real estate, property. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So that's the link. Y'all can't say I ain't hook y'all up. Y'all can't say I didn't help you. All right? That's the link right there. I'm going to put it in there. For some of y'all that's hard-headed, didn't get nothing yet, one of the best wallets that I know of, I'm going to put it up here for you. When you're doing top of the line, yeah, you got your Ledger, you got your Decent, and you also want to make sure you have a Keystone wallet, hard wallet / cold wallet, right? The link is there for you as well. So you want to make sure these are the type of stuff you want to have. You lock your XRP away. You do not sell your XRP. Some of y'all might want to take a little profit. Yeah, cool. I get that. But the goal is not to sell your XRP. They are going to come knocking to you because they're going to need it for the system. Joel, they're not holding on to these metals. It's been melted down, brother. What do you mean they've been melted down? They're melted down. Regardless of what, if they melted down, they're holding on to it. They melt it down and do what? Throw it away? No. The scrap gold and silver, they melt it down. Yes. And they make these. Just so you know. Let's see. So that's I gave y'all the beginning and to the end to the movements of the dark pool. That's what they do. That's what they do. Including coins. Certain places do that to the coins that's out of the case and not registered. They don't do it to the numismatic value coins or the coins in case. They take the old coins or the coins that's not labeled. You see, as you can see, this got a barcode. This is MS70. The numismatic value you want is MS70. Okay? MS70 you want. The numismatic. You see? So yeah, they take the old coins that's selling, they melt it down, make the new coins, because remember, they're trying to boost the system up and fund the system. And then turn right around, yes, 34 Jay's World, and sell it right back to you. This is what they do. This is what they do. So I gave y'all the best of the best breakdown that I know. Gave y'all the source. Tell it like it is. If there's any questions before I get out of here, I'll take questions. But these dark pools, like I said, these dark pools is a good thing. I see 34 Jay's World said, screw you. Talking to the person with the XRP. Yeah, screw that guy or gal. Like, get out of here. I'm getting a gold XRP coin made. I hear you. I hear you, Booker T1. I hear you. I hear that. So what about the ISO 20022 coins? Are they going to move? They're moving now. They're also buying them OTC. XRP is not the only one. Y'all, I'm going to share one with you real quick. Let's go to XDC. Notice how hard it is to get XDC. Let's see. Coin market cap. Let's look up XDC. XDC and the King of England, Prince Charles, already gave it the blessing. Look at that. As we're talking, XRP in the 7 days, now 9.49%, Ethereum 4.2%, Bitcoin 3.47%. XRP still outbeating them every freaking time. And this number is going to get even higher. XDC. XDC network, which is at a steal right now, 5 cents. This is one of those coins that's considered ISO 20022. And they're buying it up. Look, circulating supply, 18.42 billion. XDC market. Some of the places we can't get here in America: KuCoin, Mexi, HTX, Bitfinex, BingX. Oh, Kraken. And sometimes that depends on the state you are. So Kraken is a good place to get it. Now, are you able to move it off there? We got to find out. But, oh, Bitrue, good old Bitrue. And most of the volume that they're showing of XDC that's being bought, it's being bought by on the exchange Bybit. Second highest exchange, BitGet. Third highest exchange, Gate. That's Gate.io. Fourth highest exchange, KuCoin. Fifth highest exchange, MEXC. See? And the pairs is XDC to /USDT. Look at the volume that's moving. Look. Look at the volume. Look. Volume in the last 24 hours. You see that? Volume percentage. The liquidity. See, I know I'm teaching y'all a lot right now how to read these things. They're buying XDC OTC. Okay? Look, they say global finance is quietly standardizing around tokenization infrastructure, not through hype, but through real production system. As trade finance struggles with a $2.5 trillion gap, the focus is shifting to networks. Now, they are dealing with the shipping. XDC is dealing with the whole shipping and finance going through. Like I said, they have the blessing of King Charles. XDC is like the UK version of how you say, you're welcome, Ebony Eyes 9671. You're welcome. This XDC is like the UK version of XRP. The same way how the one they call the Japanese Bitcoin. Oh my gosh. I forgot the name of it right now. You could get it on Coinbase. I can't believe I forgot the name. But the same way how they have their somebody help me in the chat. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all see me do a live stream. Jasmine. Thank you, Lester. Jasmine. The same way how Jasmine is known as the Japanese Bitcoin, and the person that used to work for Sony made Jasmine. Then he teamed back up with Sony, and how they gonna have it. Anybody that has a Sony dealing with fridge, stove, microwave, TV, and it's creating a whole smart contract because Jasmine is dealing with GPUs, and where the Japanese government is now using Jasmine. Yes. Okay. XDC is that. That's why they're making XDC extremely hard. The same way how they was making XRP extremely hard. Anybody that got XRP 19 cents, at 19 cents, 20 cents, even 30 cents, when it was extremely hard to get XRP at $2 and something cents right now, you made out like a bandit. And that's a fact. Trust me, I should know. Stone of Feud says the silver coin accumulates unlike the gold. Yes, because in case y'all don't know, silver is more rare than gold. That's why they're looking to do the tokenization of silver and gold with the crypto. Lester asks, can you still get XDC on Decent Wallet? You should. I'm going to give y'all a gem since y'all been good today and y'all ate y'all food well. Let me give you an extra dessert treat. Okay. One of the next big thing to have your eye on. Y'all didn't listen to me when I told y'all about Zcash and all the others. Now, for the people that some of y'all ain't up on the latest crypto pro life because y'all ain't got put up on it. Some of y'all didn't get the other crypto pro life. People are still eating off the last one and they're eating well, right? SHX Stronghold. This is the next one that's looking to be in the ISO 2002 fold. When we hit ISO 20022, which just happened this month, a few days ago, right? We think XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR, Algorand, Quant, IOTA. Those are the major ones we think when we hear that. But there's a lot of them that's becoming ISO 20022 compliant and already is, and they're quietly accumulating them. All right. The all-time high for Stronghold in 2021 was 2021. It hit 33. Nope, sorry, it hit 3 cents. Right? Dropped down in 2022. 2023, it was low, under a penny. Shot back up in 2024, hit a penny. Shot back up even higher in 2025, hit 3 cents. Dropped it back down to under $1 this month, under a penny this month. Went back up to 1 cent. Stronghold is also teamed up with IBM. Remember, Jasmine, all these places and all these other people, crypto companies that's looking to be ISO 20022 compliant has one major thing in common: GPU. All right. Their Stronghold is hooked up with IBM, in case you don't know. And I don't know why they're not telling more people about Stronghold, but they've been quite accumulation of Stronghold. Remember, Stronghold is on the Stellar chain. It's on the Stellar network, which Stellar is XLM. So look at this. What are the real world applications of Stronghold? Stronghold token is a versatile cryptocurrency designed to enhance various financial services. There it goes again, i.e., low-key dark pools. Moving on. One of the primary applications is in Stronghold's payment ecosystem, where it facilitates real-time settlements. This means transactions can be completed almost instantly, providing a significant advantage over traditional banking systems that may take days to process. Another key application of SHX is its role in offering fee discounts. Businesses, I said businesses that use Stronghold's services can benefit from reduced transaction fees when they pay with SHX, making it a cost-effective option for enterprises looking to optimize their financial operation. Let me jump down to here. In the realm of decentralized finance, there we go again, DeFi, SHX plays a crucial role in liquidity pools. Out of everything I read, this is the most important. These pools are essential for enabling decentralized exchanges to function smoothly, allowing users to trade various cryptocurrencies without relying on a central authority. Kraken, Coinbase, Uphold. Those are centralized exchanges. Those are the centralized authorities. By contributing SHX to these pools, users can earn rewards and support the DeFi system. Governance is another important application of SHX. Token holders can appreciate in decision-making process by voting on protocols that affect the future of Stronghold's network. This democratic approach ensures that the community has a say in the development and direction of the platform. Now, as you can see, I'm going to do this real time for you. In case y'all don't know, Zcash, Grayscale. Let me see if I find it. November 4th, 2025. The Grayscale's Zcash panel on earning staking yield. Oh, great Zach panel. Sorry. Blah, 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 blah. I want the Zcash. Let me just go to Grayscale. Hold on. I want to show you something. Typed it in all wrong. Let me see if it show up. They don't want me to find it. Not the regular person. There we go. Grayscale Zcash Trust 2022. Damn, I didn't want to download the report, but whatever. Grayscale Zcash Trust, ZEC 2022. Garnet, what's that? Grand Tour Trust Tax Information. Hold on, people. Let me make this bigger. Oh, no, that's not what I was trying to do. Wait. Here it is. There we go. For all those that's confused on why the hell is Zcash going up, did y'all know Grayscale had a Zcash trust? Yeah, that zombie crypto. That article I forgot. I showed y'all the last time I was talking about. I'm missing out on the names today. It doesn't matter. Y'all get what I'm saying. Huh? Here it is. They've been had a trust. While they've been putting their money in the trust, y'all been falling behind. And they've been buying it up. Look, period. January 1st, 2022 through December 31st, 2022. They're showing the trust tax information. Gross of terms. Grayscale Zcash Trust, ZEC, the trust. Expense files. Summary of allocation, monthly trust expenses per share in US. Page 2. That's on page 2. Gross produce file. Okay, let's just jump to page 2. Okay. There we go. Okay. They're hardly paying a damn thing. See that? They go their numbers, but they have a trust. So y'all can't say I'm lying. Y'all can't say I'm lying. ZCSH. That's what they trust is called. Grayscale Zcash Trust. 35.05 right now. The trust. Look at this. There are two ways to invest in this product. Private placement fund, publicly traded fund. Offering closed. Stay informed though. Y'all don't get it. These dark pools are serious. It creates stuff like this going on with XRP. When it hit the fan, XRP is going to rise so high. Y'all ain't gonna know what hit y'all. Y'all ain't gonna know what hit y'all. That's why I tell anybody, if y'all getting, I won't say put that stuff in the trust, or because you want to hold on to your actual coins. You don't want them hold on to your crypto. You want to hold on to your crypto. The only thing that I'd say do is let's see. The Not the spot ETF. Don't even get no spot ETF. Don't join into the spot ETF. For those people who ain't savvy enough, then that you need to do that, you need to do that. But you want to get, I should have copied it down. Bear with me, people. The iTrust, right? Remember I told y'all about iTrust Capital, correct? You want to put your stuff in something like that. Sit back and let it ride. And you could also trade back and forth within iTrust Capital, by the way. For some people that don't know, well, now you know. Let me put this up for you. Anybody here that watch me, y'all should have been started your iTrust Capital. You have no excuse. And this is my Thanksgiving that I gave for you. Okay? You click that link. You make sure you set up your iTrust Capital. You make sure you set up your at-cost metals. And this is not financial advice. You make sure you get as much XRP as possible. Popular coins do we have in the US that people can't get other places. Like I said, it's hard to get you some XDC. You get some XDC, Lady Lisa 888. You could get it easily with the Descent wallet for those people that might not be able to join on to Kraken or wherever else. Ebony Eyes 9671 said, I took your advice on trust. Okay, very good. Nico Vesta 4809 says XRP will melt faces. XRP don't need market cap math when everything's running on XRPL. People don't understand XRP exactly. They really don't. Universal Legacy, $90 XRP. How much crack you smoking? I guess you must have came in late to the chat, but oh, I like this comment. We're gonna make sure we blow this comment up right here. XRP will never go to $4. I remember when y'all was saying XRP will never hit $1. It did. I remember when y'all say XRP can't go to $2. It did. I remember when y'all say XRP can't hit $3 or even hit its all-time high. It did. It did. But all this I'm hearing, I remember when y'all was saying the same thing for Bitcoin. Okay? Nothing is running on XRP. Is that why Swift now have Ripple XRP ledger in their new coding system for the ISO 20022? You must be new to my live stream. I showed all that just this month. Do y'all think I'm lying to y'all? Do I not show y'all proof? XRP is a shit token, man. Yeah, okay. What makes you say that? See, and the only reason why I'm showing these comments for educational purpose, people want to take you off your bag. This person probably a Bitcoin maxi. Has no utility, nothing. It's all lies. XRP and BTC are not identical. You're damn right, because XRP is better. See, and this is what I'm talking about. Y'all just let these people come up in here and span up my comment section. Y'all think I could go into Bitcoin Live and say Bitcoin is a shit coin. It has no utility. Miss me with that bullshit about it's a store of value. Before not even a microsecond after that comment popped up, the people in the chat would be on my ass with no pause. LOL, you must be brainwashed plant. I'm not a plant, but keep that same energy. All crypto is a psyop. You need to wake up. Oh, the same, but the beta test coin, BTC, the symbol for Bitcoin, right? Beta test coin. That was in a psyop, right? The NSA had nothing to do with that, right? After we already have the proof. Yeah, crickets. Somebody put fart coin. Hey, I think fart coin actually did better than Bitcoin around this cycle. Oh, at one point it was. I have to check. Was that? No, they were flamed. XRP is king, no doubt. Thrax. I don't know why all these Bitcoin maxis, y'all come out of nowhere. We here chilling. We don't come on y'all page. We don't be coming on y'all page. But y'all want to come over here. Some of y'all are plants. XRP, Quant, HBAR, XLM, XDC. Yes. Clink, Dunbar. Yes. Those are good ones. Those are the good ones. Don't forget Algo. Any more questions? Did I miss any questions? I think I answered everything here. Let me see. Let me just go through the messages. Is Brad collecting infinity stones so he can snap and make the banks disappear? Everybody's going to be kissing Ripple's ring. All the banks, let me tell y'all, all the banks are going to be kissing Ripple's ring. And all cryptos would bow down to XRP. I already told you, XRP is going to be like on some Lord of the Rings, the one crypto to rule them all. Y'all don't gotta like it, y'all don't gotta believe me. But when your cryptos get that Thanos snapped, right there, you see it? When they get that Thanos snap, don't cry. Don't say you didn't know. Don't say I didn't tell you. How could that person say XRP have no utility? At some point in life, you got to realize universal legacy. It's either you stupid or you stupid. One of the two. It's Thanksgiving. Go eat yourself some turkey. What are you doing on here fudding my comment section? Let me tell you something. Okay? It's simple as this. F boy. It's real simple. I'm going to say it again. F boy. I'm not selling. All you F boy institutions, I'm not selling. All you F boy banks, I'm not selling. I'm not selling the XRP. You got other people out here accumulating. We're not selling F boys. We're not selling. Bitch, I'd rather die before I sell XRP. Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic. Joel Benjamin 528, aka Big Money Benjamin. Peace. How many is enough? I hold and never sell much 1K. Enough ain't ever enough. The same way how they accumulate in XRP like crazy, it'll be wise for you to do the same. Not financial advice. So to the international audience and the domestic and all those that rock with me, Joel Benjamin 528, aka Big Money Benjamin, aka MC Spookism. Peace.